So now we are going to calculate the centroid of a triangle using section formula. So I have taken a triangle A, B, C. There is no specialty for the triangle, it's just a triangle. I am taking the vertices of A as x1, y1, coordinates of B as x2, y2 and coordinates of C as x3, y3. And you can see a dot in between BC, that is the midpoint of BC. This dot is the midpoint of AC and this dot is the midpoint of AB. I am marking the midpoint as D here. Let this be E and let this midpoint be F. Okay, again I have to draw the median. How will I draw the median? Median is the line segment drawn from one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. Median is the line segment drawn from one vertex to the midpoint of the other side. So if I want to draw a median from vertex A to which point I have to join? I have to join A and E, as A is the midpoint of the opposite side of vertex A. Okay, if I want to draw a median from B, I want to join B and F because the side opposite to B is AC and F is the midpoint of AC. Same way, I can draw a third median from C. How will I draw? CD will be the median. Why? D is the midpoint of the side opposite to vertex C. So we will get 3 medians. So when I join 3 medians, I am getting a meeting point of those 3 lines. Let me mark it as G. And G is termed by the name centroid. Okay, the common point of 3 medians of a triangle is termed by the name centroid. And we have a known condition for the centroid that this point divides the line segment AE in the ratio 2:1. Okay, same way if I take the line segment BF, this point G divides the line segment BF in the ratio 2:1. Same way if I take the line segment GD, this point G divides the line segment in the ratio 2:1. If I write 2:1 like this, it doesn't make sense, isn't it? So I want to write as 2:1. 2:1. Okay, the lengthier line will be 2 and the smaller line will be 1. It makes sense. So what you have to do is, I am going to take, actually I want to find the coordinates of G. I am taking the line segment AE. I am drawing it separately. This is A with the coordinates x1, y1. There is a point G here. Here the ratio we know as 2 and 1. Here is a point E. Okay, if I want to apply the section formula to find this xy I am taking as the coordinates of G. If I want to find the value of x and y, I require the coordinates of E. Is there any way to get the coordinates of E? Look at the triangle again. E is actually the midpoint of BC, isn't it? E is the midpoint of BC. That is how I took E. Then can you say what will be the x coordinate of E? That will be x2 plus x3 by 2. x2 plus x3 divided by 2 will be the x coordinate of E, as E is the midpoint of BC. And what about the y coordinate? y2 plus y3 by 2. y2 plus y3 divided by 2 will be the y coordinate. So E also we have the coordinate as x2 plus x3 by 2 comma y2 plus y3 by 2, isn't it? Now we can apply section formula in this line segment. A is there, E is there, ratio is there. So to find x by applying the section formula, what is the formula? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. What is m here? 2. First ratio into x2. x2 is x2 plus x3 by 2. x2 means the x coordinate of the second point. Plus n. n is the second ratio. 1 into x1 means the x coordinate of the first point, which is x1, divided by m plus n, that is 2 plus 1, 3. This 2 get cancelled. Okay, so we are getting x2 plus x3 plus x1 by 3. That is the same as x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. So the x coordinate of the centroid is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. Now we can find the y coordinate. Y coordinate is equal to, by section formula we have my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. That is again m is the first ratio 2. What is y2? Y coordinate of the second point. So y2 plus y3 divided by 2 plus n. N is the second ratio 1 into y1 is the first y coordinate. So again the same as y1 by m plus n, that is sum of the ratios 2 plus 1. Here also these two get cancelled. So what we get is y2 plus y3 plus y1. So we can write as y1 plus y2 plus y3 divided by 3. So what is g? G is x coordinate is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. And y coordinate is y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. I took the line segment AE and I calculated the centroid like this. If you are taking the median BF or CD, you will get the centroid as x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So come to the conclusion, if the triangle is with the vertices x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3, centroid is given by, x coordinate of the centroid is given by x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y coordinate is given by y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3.